I'm gonna start recording now. I don't think we're in character yet, but why is my shit dying, dude? Why do I have 3 frames a second? At least we're not in that hellhole anymore. There's a positive. I still need to do some letters. If I don't write, I can write, I just need to. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. We're far away. Clearly not on the ship, or they would be speaking to me.
Now you are important.
Finish up that letter tonight.
I'll hit you if you try to self-deprecate again.
There's so much to write about.
How are you doing today, dear?
Exhausted.
Rough time down there.
You could say that.
It seems that trouble always follows us to these stones.
Indeed.
Hmm. Well, I wish you a good day's rest.
I hope for one.
I'll leave you to it.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
to be like this.
True.
Um,
Does it feel different?
good morning.
Well then,
Kind of.
Are you still available for hair things?
yeah.
Would I be able to get some sort of, I don't know, appointment at some point?
Yeah, you just let me know. I mean, don't know when the next time we're landing is, so.
Alright. Then, whenever possible, I'd like to change the color of my hair once more.
Probably do it tonight, if you want.
Or,
We come over to my treehouse.
that would work.
Nice.
Thank you.
You can't beat me. See what I know, you do it on purpose. I was thinking about all the years that you've been doing it.
Oh my god, it's my favorite glow stick. Here you go, man. That's why I can't rest more. Yeah, I mean, yeah, from what I've heard, but still. It's gonna be video. I don't know. I have to make sure that we actually got what we came for, whatever that might be. Might have been. I don't know. One of the things that we went there for, but I have to check the others. Okay. Hope you can figure it out.
We'll move soon. Morning.
Morning. Give me a minute.
Morning!
Good morning.
you are doing well.
Pardon?
No, it's interesting.
Hope you are doing well now that we are out of the Isles.
By the way, I love the new outfit.
I suppose I'm
Oh, like you're
less anxious, though it doesn't change the
just for the
Well,
jacket.
it looks good on you.
need to continue sending
Someone just testing their fire.
letters.
Is that what that was?
Honey the Goblin was like doing magic.
Yes, I'm fine, just a little exhausted.
Just a very
Good to know.
loud spell, but they are now aware of it.
Well, I hope you can get some rest.
Perhaps tonight, late.
If we take to the rooftops and have a look
Fair
at
enough. I'll be going around.
someone.
I
Right.
saw him walk by me at the cafe, but I don't know where he went. It was like this direction, but that was like 5 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, apparently he went down that way, but we've been down that way and he's not there, so don't have a bloody clue.
If I see him, I'll point him your way.
If we use him, we would have to look longer. You look so domestic.
What do I do? Trust them? Now that we're leaving? Would be safer. But the letters I'm writing now. Maybe it's not a great idea yet. I don't know. What is this? Perhaps some pickups from Renivore or something.
Seems like we got out of the Isles without any. Well, no, I can't say there wasn't a major incident, can I? After reading the announcement.
As best case scenario as it could be, I suppose.
That's what it seems to be. He missed a couple days, and now suddenly something that folks thought was a deity is just an ancient mage, huh?
I suppose anyone can, with enough power, take some sort of mythical seat of some sort as a revered deity, whether they are one or not.
All I'll say is, for most folks, probably get some rest, recoup. Just rest. We don't know where we're going next, and well, I'll just say that I'm glad to see the blue sky again.
That is true.
If you need anything from me, specifically at the library, I'll be in there for a moment.
Understood.
There they go.
doesn't fill me with any particular hope that someone regarded as a deity is some ancient mage. It's a great feat, but I worry. I worry about my family's plans. Because this means there's a possibility. This can't be good.
first try, but I fucked up.
Ah! There's babe.
Hello?
You thought you were what was that? I was talking too fast.
Huh? Alright, slow down. Try again.
Yeah. You were looking for me?
Oh, I was looking for you just because I was finished my conversation with Nick.
How do you go?
It was fine. We're all good now.
Oh wait, you were not good?
No, because remember when Sprout was there, when the guy was there? You know, I punched Nick so he wouldn't point the sword and potentially kill him.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we were not good. He was not good with me, but now we both apologize for things.
Okay.
There's Sprout. Did you find Sprout?
No, I didn't. I was actually gonna go look for her now.
I was going to do
Hey
too.
guys, how you doing? Oh,
Oh, hello.
that all the new
Sprout.
people?
I think so. Pardon us.
I can show you. We do have mechanics. I can show you an important thing that.
You can use your imagination, right? Like, you have a good imagination, right? Right? Okay, maybe you can use...
Hello.
I don't know what's going on with me today. Today's just something else. I don't think I'm having a stroke. I'm smelling toast.
I think you might be a little burned out from everything.
Hi.
That was a lot to take in. I got stabbed in the chest.
I'm trying to see if there is more information in the journal than now that we know stuff thanks to the rules.
But you're cookie but did me.
I do have something to look for the clock. And I'm currently looking at the Torah if I see any new information.
Taking notes of this.
Oh, okay. I want you on the rooftop until 15.
I was just gonna give you short-term damage.
That sounds like a real apology.
You heard. How you doing, son?
Apologetic.
You'll enjoy them.
You did, yeah. Nah, fuck it. Do whatever you want. I used some of them with the soup.
Right, so the rows were pointing to the Shadow Isles, and Lysara was mentioned, which we saw, which is concerning in itself. For the crystal balls, there is no mention of any things like that. There's a lot of mention of a forest, however, it's very vast. There is a lot of forest in the world. Nothing very specific. There's... For this one, I have no information I can base myself on. However, it does say that instead of just finding it through research, it seems they were more guided to it through dreams. Because in Entry 1, They all said they recognize this temple from their dream. It's how we live. So we're gonna have to search for more information about that, notably on the dreams, I think.
I see.
For the clock, there is three informations. Three informations. The first one, the goddess of time, Hera, is depicted. So with this, I can do a preliminary research as to where she is worshipped and this type of things. And Earth, there is also where the emerald crown glisten and ivory skin glint. That might help me narrow down the research. If I know where the goddess of time is worshipped, I can maybe see if emerald crown and ivory skin gleams make sense or not.
Sure.
As for the totem, it speaks of a jungle. So jungle, there's not many jungle in the world. It's probably speaking of Jidegama. But it does speak of at least 3 guardians, if I remember.
Telling the truth?
Yes.
The truth? I guess, yeah, technically,
Right.
lighting would be the opposite of gaslighting because,
So we have 3 different descriptions.
Hello.
what would you say all your
I don't really have much more ideas. I might try to look into Jidegama if there is any religions at all, as it might give us a bit of an idea, maybe.
It could be a good start.
why would we tell someone that? We're going to
That's basically all I have for now. I'm hoping to find more information soon, and I need to go into the bowels of a ship to take a better look at this.
Would you like company for this?
Maybe. I first need to find who is capable of opening this door, so I need to find either Lido or maybe Mia. I would assume Mia is the key.
Understood?
Oh yeah. If you want to accompany me, by all means.
Sure.
I'm first gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do some research on the religions. Which I think I should be able to do since I live in a church. Oh, Mia.
Interesting. Introduce myself that way now. I hope you're happy.
You're gonna introduce yourself to people as a happy little bastard.
Yes, hi.
Yeah, where
I'm
were
Andrew.
you for
I'm Athena's happy
a bit
little
of time?
bastard accident.
Of course.
Okay, so this is what I can at least explain to you.
That as well
This
as
is
your
my mother.
resistance
She's a
that you
bitch.
gain apparently in battle. That is also a great strength you procure.
If possible, I would like to go take a look at the chronomancy rune we have in the bow of a ship. Taking a good look with, by myself, a rhythm sight. And I believe you now have mana sight.
Indeed.
It would be a good thing to take a look at it now that we have different means to investigate it. I mainly want to verify if it has the same property as the one we saw in the tunnels of Taimara. In case we need to expect visitors like one before.
Of course. That is prudent.
I wanted to take a look earlier, but it's not guild restricted. It's I think you specifically have a key, and maybe later.
I do not have any key. I'm unaware of anyone who
does?
I don't know.
And who would?
But we can get close enough to see it.
now because there's 2 layers of obstruction. There is the material of the gate seems to be emitting, I believe, wind, and then there is another layer of light magic in front.
I see.
Who put
I
the
haven't looked
gate?
at it since then. I don't know, but I think it well, I think that the defenses were placed after I had informed the curator of its existence.
I see. Then I'm gonna see if Leto is awake, because I would assume Leto was involved in the construction of a gate, and if he's not, I will try to get permission from the curator directly.
Of course. I will make myself apparent.
You're fine. You're free to run around. I will find you if I can.
Everything goes all right.
Yeah.
Fine. We were just coordinating something for later in the day.
Right. Then, yeah, you are free for now.
I'll find something to do with my time.
I'm sure you'll find something. Things happening are never short on this ship.
Well, we do have new people aboard, so you can always introduce yourselves or learn more about
So
them.
I think I saw.
They are having a tour. They were last at the library. Go ahead to the other side of the ship.
I see. Well, I do have something to do, so I will see you later.
Yes.
I'm not very knowledgeable on cities.
Easy, man. If you I hadn't been properly acquainted yet, Julian, a pleasure.
Trixie Rose Abacon. I am a sort of political envoy from the Abacon family from the Tamaran Isles.
Oh, quite the prestigious leadership you hold. Can I inquire exactly what's brought you home?
Mainly assisting in anything political for the ship, should the need arise. Form of political aid. And, well, perhaps some sort of partnership, I suppose.
Any political allegiances would, of course, be more than wanted here.
Of course.
Being a floating city, effectively, we are, well, a city without borders. We have no home place, and as you can imagine, flying around dropping off location tends to have its political scrutinies.
Indeed.
Any allegiance you might offer is more than appreciated.
Of course.
Good evening.
Good day.
Evening.
You told me to find you when the tour was over.
What about the job application?
Yes, for the clinic.
I see. Apologies to cut a conversation short.
That is fine.
If you wish to have any more conversations regarding our possible allegiance, please come find me.
Of course. I will do so.
In the meantime, please try to enjoy the ship to your fullest. We have many activities here.
Thank you.
Come with me, you two, if you wish to inquire about the application.
I'm not well rehearsed on this. How long is this story going to last for? How long until they find out? Before I'm capable of pleading my case? Perhaps a while.
Hey, Trixie.
Good day.
You just tagging along, or?
I wouldn't mind.
I'm just showing them the engineering bay.
Of course.
Hello.
Good day.
I'm pretty sure this is the loading bay, so.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of airships.
Oh yeah, definitely. And funnily enough, the project that I'm wanting to show off, especially for Dabby and even you come, is it's a little mission ship that we're sort of trying to work on.
Oh, you guys are working on a.
So.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Pretty sure I have. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is usually locked.
Yeah.
If either of you two are one who at least join with mechanical or at least working it, you'll be able to get keys for this. But I just have one. So. Okay.
Look into it.
Did I? Hold on. Oh. I think this is the. You know what? I can show this off. Especially if we've already got people wanting to. Yeah, if we have people wanting to.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I'm starting to feel weird.
Cal, be careful.
I'm feeling a little lightheaded.
Cal. Wow. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Do that. I can try. I trust that you can keep an eye on him real quick. I'm gonna double check.
I'm trusting, guys.
Have you ever seen anything like this? They trusted you.
Oh. Oh, I don't feel good. Oh, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I need to sit down. I need to sit down. Give me a second, chat. Okay, I'm good. I'm better. She was just right outside. I don't know, I just felt really, really bad all of a sudden. That was sketchy.
From the upper islands of where I'm from, Kiratrixes tend to have a god complex and think that they're better than everyone else. Like missionership.
I think that's at least all I can show down here. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
You would definitely. I take it you are very much still interested. Good. Yeah. We can probably get something organized for your joint engineering. So you should be able to run that by Geo.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Of course.
You're part of the guild though, right? You said you
yes.
What exactly is the guild? 'Cause I know I've heard of it, but like, what do you guys do?
It's mostly with just making sure that stuff around the ship is going properly, and also
Okay.
that's
All
all
right,
I
makes
can
sense.
remember off the top of my head. But yeah,
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
there's a
And
lot
then,
more. There's way more competent people
it's
than
okay.
me. Trust me.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry. It's all right. Just asking because I didn't know if I needed to join or not. Because I remember it was in the sheet.
Oh yeah. Oh.
But yeah.
We can get that organized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am actually kind of curious. What's your reasons for coming on board? Actually.
Well,
I had a
Ray's
funny
wouldn't want to
dream.
say it outright, but yes, we had the dream.
Yeah. There's a lot of death and
Perfect.
destruction.
Yep.
And I wanted to like stop that, and something in the back of my head was like, oh,
Oh, it's coming back. What's happening to me? Oh. I'll just weather the storm and sit down somewhere for a while again. Sorry, chat. I really need to sit down somewhere. And just stay sat or something. It's not good. I don't know why I'm feeling like this.
Well-being and your mental health matter quite a dear lot to me.
Hang on a sec, I'm sorry.
That
I
is
got
fine.
gold.
That's great.
They gave it to me.
And sitting in a tavern.
You look bad.
I'm tired.
I can see that.
Mug
Right.
and stewing in it doesn't help.
Oof. Yeah, I need to sit. I need to sit somewhere. Oh, you know what? I'm just going back to my house. I'm not well. Not well.
Go in character in 3, 2, 1.
Right, this should be late enough at night. Apologies in advance, I'm a little sick. Turns to her notes. She's just drawing a diagram of the room and stuff. I get a closer look to the room there.
I don't really see people down here too often.
No, certainly not at these hours.
No. I guess, trouble sleeping? Maybe?
Yes, quite a lot of it. I have been struggling with that for a while. You?
Needed to stretch my legs. I've been stuck in the clinic. Haven't been down here in a while anyway.
Fair enough.
I don't know if we've met properly.
Not exactly.
Well, Eka, you are?
Trixie Rose Abercorn from the Isles. I was sent here a couple of weeks ago by my family for political aid towards the ship.
Sounds like quite the job. I don't envy you.
I wouldn't wish this job upon a lot of people.
And yet some people still choose to go the political route.
Someone has to.
Fair enough. Any particular reason why you chose... well... coming here for your night?
Well... I suppose to... inform my family on how this marvel of a ship functions. They don't really leave the Isles much, outside of a few envoys. I'm unsure if you've seen any of them, but...
I think I have. When we were in Renovor, actually. If that's what you mean.
Yes. What about you? A doctor down here?
I mean, like I said, I haven't been down here in a while, but, actually, there is one reason why I came down. Do you happen to know anything about runes?
I do not. I was more following the political courses at home rather than the magical ones.
Oh, well. I can show you anyway if you want. There's a weird magic thing.
Sure.
Are you part of the guild?
Yes.
I mean, I assume you are by being down here, but...
Yes.
Unless you were secretly an engineer, which you don't look at.
I can assure you I am not. I'd heard people speak of this location.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. So, I guess I was just trying to figure out what was happening here, because this is new. That's been there for a while. Whatever it is. But
I believe I may
I know what it
have
is, but-
overheard some people mentioning that this was built by the curator's request. I cannot verify this. This is just a rumor I've heard once.
Hmm. Maybe that makes sense or something like that. But I just wanted to know what it was, I guess. Yeah, I guess this is here. If you didn't already know about it.
Well, I didn't know where it was.
Now you do. I feel like most people will at some point.
Is
Sooner or
there
later.
a particular reason why you're looking into it?
I mean, I guess not. Curiosity more than anything. Trying to keep notes on it, maybe. Because I don't know, I mean, it's weird.
It is.
And it's been everywhere at this point.
Would I know more about runes, perhaps I'd be of more help to you. Unfortunately, I am unsure if I can be of much assistance outside of copying it down somewhere.
It was worth a shot. That's basically what I've done as well. So, someone has to know what it is.
And if no one does, someone will figure it out eventually.
Plenty of smart people on this ship.
Well, I'm not sure. I was going to go back and,
I won't stop you.
Right.
If you must continue your exploration or what have you, then
I suppose
I won't stand in your way.
you've been on this ship longer than I have. What would you be able to tell me about this area?
What I know from Leto, at least, because he works down here, is that this area is primarily used for, well, engineer things. Like, everything in this big room, I think does something to keep the ship running.
So it would seem.
I know he spends a lot of time down here, so I might not be able to provide the best answers, but he probably could. But yeah, I think at one point, one of the, maybe it was a pipe or the crystal, for instance, was cracked, and it caused the ship to enter a slow descent. So I think everything is basically here. And that's the purpose of the room, but I don't know if there's anything else.
How did it end up cracked?
I don't know. I wasn't really around at the time. My only guess can be... Have you heard of Aetherbane?
I've heard rumors of them. That this ship took care of them. Or, well, the guild, I suppose.
I suspect if anyone wanted to land a hit on the ship at one point, it was probably them, but, I mean, this is a flying ship, so it could have been anyone, really.
Indeed. Is that a rune under the massive crystal?
I don't know. I don't know much else beyond what they've told you. One can assume, but I don't know.
You said you hadn't been here in a while. Did you take was it commonplace for you to take walks down here?
Somewhat. At the time I was with Leto. They worked down here, so I came down here, but I don't really do that anymore. Sometimes.
I have heard.
It is what it is.
Could I inquire on the book you're carrying?
Sure. Seems like there is a drawing of the room in there with the rune being like a centerpiece of it. Like I said, keeping notes.
You draw well.
Try my best. Actually, I was thinking of a question for you. And if it's too much, I know political things are sensitive, I guess. Is there a reason why your family wants to know about? I can understand if it's just curiosity. But I am a little curious.
Well, there are many reasons. This ship is a marvel of engineering, first of all. It's the thing that everyone speaks about most of the time. There are many reasons for my family to look into the things that they do. I could imagine that being one of the bigger exporters of mithril, perhaps they see a potential clientele, I suppose.
There has been a need for it recently. Guess that makes sense.
Yeah, there indeed has.
Sorry. I was thinking about something really hard for a second.
You're fine.
I think I missed the last part of what you said.
I just said there indeed has been a demand for it recently. Seen something?
No. Your family doesn't happen to recognize, you wouldn't happen to recognize the name Navis, would you?
I don't believe so. Why?
Just curious. Regardless. I guess if you want to know anything else about the room, I would seek an engineer. Or Leto.
Right. Was that a name? Is it something important
It's
to
a
you?
name. Somewhat. Important not in a sympathetic sense. Important in a significant part of my life sense.
Right.
It's personal. I was just curious.
I will not pry then, if it is personal.
Well.
Where are you from?
The north.
Far from home?
I was going to say so are you, but we just came from... I guess you were at one point though, right? You won't stay in the Ashlands forever.
I suppose we could say so. I would rather not return there. In fact, going to the north may be much better.
I will agree with you there. I think, respectfully, even though you mentioned it was your home, I don't think I want to go back to the Isles.
On that we can agree. The main reason I thought of mentioning it was simply so if people had concerns about certain things, they could find someone more easily. It is a... That place really sucks.
That's putting it lightly.
Yes.
But, you know. Yeah, that makes sense. Why settle in the Isles of all places? I feel like there's so many better places in Baroterra.
It is a very long story. I suppose for the short version, we have an ancestor named Uri from a long time ago who was ostracized away from the main city he had settled in, and that happening despite his fortune. He thankfully still had enough to choose to settle elsewhere. And decided to settle in quite possibly the furthest point away from any other civilization connected by land to the main continent, in the deepest part of the Isles. I can't say exactly why, though. It's there could be multiple different reasons for it. I'm not sure.
That makes sense, I guess. Depending on how long ago it was, but... I'm sure there has to be a good reason.
I've got a question.
Okay.
Have you ever developed a habit due to people close to you and wished upon every star in the sky that you could just break it, but you feel stuck repeating it over and over again?
I guess. Yeah. Something like that.
Have you gone past it?
No.
Well...
Why?
I suppose I'm looking for a way to do that. But I just can't help myself.
Habits are hard things to break. You know, the easiest thing, like I said, if it came from people you surrounded yourself with, then I think the appropriate answer is surround yourself with different people, right?
Yes. I suppose that's the logical answer. It certainly doesn't help when they decide to tell you to reinforce it. Either way. Sorry for asking. I didn't wish to bring back any...
No, it's fine.
Right.
Is that the question you've asked other people?
Why?
Because you and I are strangers.
I have not.
Interesting. To each their own. I don't know what I was going to say. I don't want to keep you here if you were.
No, I wasn't here for any good reason anyways. I probably shouldn't have asked that in the first place.
I'm curious why, but I'm not going to push you on that.
How curious?
Maybe like if I see you, I might think about it on occasion type of curious, but it won't kill me not to know.
How about this? I'm willing to part with some information if you're willing to possibly speak a little more on your side of things about the question I've asked. I'm also a little bit curious about it, admittedly. One caveat to it, for both of us to agree on. We do not speak of it to anyone else.
Why don't we go elsewhere for now?
Wherever you'd like. I need to recalibrate. Fuck.
Do you have a home that you and only you are residing in?
My cousin resides in it as well.
Okay. Never mind. Why don't we go up to a wall then?
Sure.
Because I can't really think of anywhere else that would be private. Because my home is inhabited and your home is inhabited. It's a longer trek than I intended, though.
Well, like you said, stretching your legs.
Private enough?
If it is to you.
Probably fine. So, who first?
Well, you asked first. I wouldn't mind. My family has a complicated history with more advanced technologies such as this ship. And has had a long history of not entirely just dabbling in arts such as necromancy. Things that are normal to us growing up. Uri had a I would call it maddened obsession with anything that came in terms of simple technology at the time. Back when it first started to spread around Verotera. He didn't like it. He thought that sticking to the old ways of magic would be better. This didn't exactly bother him much until, from what I read, I believe he started to struggle financially due to it. And so he picked up some books, studied, learned how to commune with the dead for the rich, made a small fortune keeping secrets he shouldn't have known, things of the sort. Eventually, he was rightfully removed. He went to the Isles to hide. And he started a plan that is still in motion today. My family has an interest in this ship that is a little more intimate than simple curiosity. It is not something that I am proud of doing. However, it is not something that I have much of a choice in. The hierarchy in this family is broken and corrupt and manipulative, and that is putting it lightly. I do not have anywhere close to the resources or safety to enact on anything. What I can say is that this ship is of interest because, well, it's powerful. I'm sure you can agree on that.
Again.
It's a floating nation. The ultimate goal that my family has is unclear to me. This is information that is very much both shared but also altered to the children growing up in the manor. There are a lot of things that I've learned that is not shared with any of the members of the group. A lot of talk of rituals and sacrifices of the sort that I would rather not think of much. There's a strict dress code. You've seen it.
I was going to comment on it when we mentioned things down below.
It's very... I don't like using this word in this context, but culturally significant, I suppose. My family embraces the dark entirely, down to the genes themselves. Any child that wasn't born properly was disposed of. And that's not mentioning the blatant manipulation and grooming tactics of bringing people from the outside in. All in all, it is something I'm unsure I can do anything about. If I could stop it, I would. It's... something I'm willing to share to certain people if I feel I can. I do not wish harm upon anyone on this ship. I've been so exhausted going back to the Isles, thinking every day, I haven't sent a letter, I haven't sent a letter. They'll send someone, and they did. So it's good to know that if I try to break the habit, they'll be right there to push me right into it.
And You currently don't have any plan of... I don't know.
Doing anything about it?
Yeah, in simple terms.
No. Not at all. They have infinitely more ways to stop me than I even have a chance of breathing the right direction to lead me in some sort of way that it would change the scales in any way that matters. It's... There's one thing I wish to do. I have a sister, still at the manor. Her name is Ava. We both found out together about all of this when we fell somewhere we shouldn't have while playing in the house. I just wish to get her out of there. Honestly.
You...
Go on.
You don't... You don't think anyone here could do anything? To help?
The last thing I wish to do is stray this group into personal family matters. I know that should they succeed in what they're trying to do, perhaps they will get in the way first, and then we'll have to deal with them. But I'm studying this guild as much as I am for them than I am for myself. I am trying to see if there's any way that they would be willing to, should it come to it, deal with it in a manner that wouldn't risk any of my family members' lives despite everything. I suppose it's my one flaw in whatever maniac plan I might have in the future.
Maniac plans are somewhat fitting for being on the Kalypsia.
So I've witnessed.
So... I do not doubt that there would be some people that would lunge at the opportunity to kill.
That's what worries me. The only ones at fault are the leads. No one else needs to be hurt. It's not their fault.
I guess should the time ever come, just make that very clear.
For now, all I can do is keep doing what I'm doing. I've blabbered on enough.
I can't say that my side of things is going to be nearly as complicated or detailed.
I mean, I wouldn't wish for it to be on for anyone's sake.
But I think you will find that you and I might be more similar than I would have originally considered. You asked what I was doing down there. Well, I apologize, but I have lied to you. I was down there trying to map the layout of the engineering bay and probably the sewers too, to send it back to the person I mentioned before, Navis.
Then we were both doing the same thing.
What are the odds? I wouldn't call it a habit. It is more of blackmail for me. It is not my intention to sabotage the ship. I don't know why they want it.
Doing the same thing.
And that's exactly why I can't tell you very much, is because I don't have very much information myself.
I understand.
All I know is that I am on the ship to collect information, give it to them, and whatever happens, happens. Were you around? There's no way to put this in a pretty way. Were you around when I was rampaging as like a creature? Or were you hidden away?
I believe I
And run
was away, though I had heard of it.
Well, the short explanation of that is their doing. It is out of my control. Somewhat.
Sorry, they've... Why?
I don't know. It happens every month. They sped up the process that time. But point is that it's happened on the ship before too, and it'll probably happen again. So whatever information that I'm sending to them, I can't help but feel they are correlated. So
Wow. Wow. Is there any way to stop it?
yes, actually, but it requires a ingredient that is really hard to find. I used to have a potion to suppress it. When it was that time, I run out of it. So I've sent someone looking for the ingredients. We'll see what happens. But
I hope
you know,
you are able to get another set, I suppose.
I'm Sure I will. My fallback is sleeping potions. That's worked every time. But there you go. Different circumstances, but sort of the same line of thinking, I guess. If I'm understanding correctly.
Quite literally the same. Except for the transformation thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. We definitely have very different things happening, but also the way it's happening is... Yeah.
Indeed. It's... Normally, I would wait to know a person more before I speak on all this. I don't really know what came over me tonight. Maybe it's just the medicine and the hits to the head a few days ago.
You know, it's not impossible. Could have been eating at you too. You said you were exhausted. I don't know, I'm just throwing guesses. I would say mine is also the medicine, but my secret it's been out for a little bit, so... Well, not all that, but the whole creature thing, and yeah. There's no... It's not worth it hiding it, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Suppose if I turned into a rampaging creature every month, I would have a hard time hiding that.
Probably.
You phrased it as blackmailing. Do you know... I suppose... What
Do I know what would happen?
Yeah.
No. I don't. I think that's the scariest part. Is that I don't know what they would do. But I know it wouldn't be good. We keep going this.
Yeah. I feel like I have something to say and then it just wisps away.
I was actually going to ask you the same thing. You know, you always talk we were talking about how if you didn't send the letters, they would just push you back into doing it. What do you suppose would happen if you just resisted them?
You know, I never bothered to think more deeply about this. I suppose what I thought would happen did happen, though it does come with more questions than answers. They sent them directly to Renivore to speak to me. I suppose I don't know either. It's up in the air.
There might be something you can do, maybe. If you want to deter them but not make it obvious. It would still eventually result in probably them catching on, depending on what you did with it, but is there anything they can do to prove the information that you are sending is true? Like, if you were to modify what you are jotting down from down below, how would they know?
In theory, they wouldn't. Though they have already shown mistrust. I suppose one more provable act of mistrust, one more information just a little bit too vague for them to be content with it, and they probably could just send someone to verify the information in some way.
Yeah.
I suppose it would work temporarily, though if they find out... I don't even know. Because, you know those rituals I mentioned earlier? Strictly male.
It's a little weird.
In the doctrine, it's said that a part of Uri's soul is in every male heir of the family. Therefore, if one is too sick, one is too old, one has done too many misdeeds against the family and its code, they are disposed of. But not once did that book mention anything about anything to do with the women.
Your cousin doesn't happen to be a boy.
No,
right?
no, she's not. Thankfully.
I was just going to say if they were, then maybe you'd have some sort of information source, but never mind.
No, the men in the family are more monitored.
I see.
Sometimes a little more they mess with them more, I suppose. Make sure they're loyal. I didn't like my
Maybe
brothers.
that is a blessing in disguise.
It can be, though it makes them right pains in the ass sometimes. Sorry for my
I can only imagine.
language.
No, I don't care.
I'm not sure what I'll do. I've been searching for ways to break off. I was actually hoping that being assigned to this ship was some sort of miracle in disguise and I would get to never see them again. Lo and behold, we went there first thing, so that was quite the coincidence.
Hopefully we're going away though.
I would hope so.
Right.
There are little things I'm trying to do to slowly chip at it, I suppose. Jewel was the first step, actually. Little companion. When I say that they really like the dark, I mean it in every sense. I went out of my way to find an animal that would be more brightly colored. And they did not like that. But
That is so specific. But go on.
it's downright to everything. The hair color is as genetic as it is important to them. Which is why I tried doing it before going back to the Isles, though shortly after I learned that we were going there, so that put a wrench in it a little bit. I'm sure if they saw me like this, they wouldn't really be pleased. I was thinking of once we're far away enough, I'm not exactly sure where, but to just try and stop sending letters again. I mean, we were going to renovate. It was a dumb decision to decide not to write at the time. I'm not sure. What would you do?
In your shoes? I mean, I'd probably do what I'd suggested to you earlier, but I would need to make sure that there was a plan set in place in case they did catch on.
Renovations.
Renovations? Oh. I mean, that's not a bad excuse, but I'm sure it is a bit of a suspicious one.
It would work once.
Yes. I would try to find people to trust on the ship to tell them what's happening. Because at the end of the day, whether or not they would target the people here or you, and you stop and you don't know what would happen, it's good to be prepared anyway.
It's funny you should say that. There is a small handful of people who are aware of the bare minimum. Actually, you know more than they do.
What an honor.
I'm not sure if it is an honor or more of a bother.
I mean, not to, I guess, pat myself on the back here, but who better to tell than someone who might get it? Not that
You're
you
not
knew
wrong.
I would.
I didn't. I did not know.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I had to let this off my chest really badly. It's all I've been thinking about for the last week. Well, I'm at least glad it's information in the hands of someone I feel would understand, and there's some comfort there. I also thank you for trusting me with what you've said as well.
You're welcome, I guess.
I can assure you that this information won't leave this conversation.
Likewise. I have no reason to share any of your business, so...
Normally I'd offer a drink, but it's quite late.
Yeah. I should probably be heading back to the clinic anyway. There were people staying there with me. And I shouldn't disappear on them for too long, I don't think.
Well, it's been a strange night, but I'm glad to have had this conversation.
Yeah. Somewhat relieving, in a way.
Thank you, Eka.
Thank you. Okay. Well...
Are there stairs in that direction?
Nope, we both have to go this way.
Alright. I suppose I'll branch off there and head home. Have a good rest of your night.
Good night.
Hello.
No way. I teleported to you. I was like, she's standing right here.
I was faster. That was fun.
Yeah, that was good.
And like...
That was way longer than I thought. And I
Yeah.
was not expecting the dump from both of them.
In one reality, it ended when Trixie was like, I'm gonna go back to the, yep. Alright, bye.
Yep. Yeah.
I haven't caught the entire time. Oh. Alright. Let me end my stream. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.